If you're over 50 and you're trying to get healthier this year by going plant-based, but you're not vibing with all these 20-somethings serving you chickpeas and kale every day, then you have the right channel. I am blending the best of both worlds by making healthier versions of macaroni and cheese and meatloaf and pot pie. But don't worry, I won't leave out the chickpeas and kale. I always like to experiment with new recipes, like this protein biscuit from the Conscious Planet Kitchen. We can all use more protein, and if it tastes like bread, then all the better. I need to go to the grocery store. I'm Stephanie, and when I went vegan 29 years ago, it was much harder than it needed to be. There were no fake meats or cheeses at the grocery store. There's not even any non-dairy milks. I couldn't even find a decent cookbook. And the one I did find was not helpful. But today the market is flooded with all kinds of foods and cookbooks, and that can make it difficult too, because you don't know which ones are good, which ones are bad, or even where to start. I want to help you navigate all of that, because changing your diet can sound easy, but it's one of the hardest things you're ever going to do. All of the foods and our meals are attached to memories and traditions, and we don't want to lose any of those. But the studies about plant-based diets and living longer, healthier, happier lives, they're very compelling. A plant-based diet is not about taking away, it's about adding. I can help you keep your memories and your traditions. Truth be told, research shows that even small changes in your diet can make a dramatic effect on your health. So why not start? You don't have to do it all at once, and you don't have to do it alone. Over the years, I've developed recipes and techniques to make vegan foods that everybody will enjoy eating. I've literally served thousands of people, from catered meals and special events to kids in a high school cafeteria, and of course, family gatherings. I can show you how to adapt your recipes so they're a little healthier, and you won't feel like you're missing out. As well as helping you filter through the new recipes and new ideas, so you don't get overwhelmed with all the change. Let me know in the comments below what recipes you want to see. Or better yet, why don't you share your family recipes with me in the comments below, and I'll pick one or two of those and I'll share my healthy versions of them. At our age, transitioning to a plant-based diet can have a dramatic effect on our everyday health and energy levels, and even add years to our lives. By making gradual changes, we can improve our cholesterol levels and our heart health. We can manage our weight loss a little easier, and who doesn't need that with menopause knocking at the door? It will also reduce inflammation and chronic diseases like diabetes. So those extra years we get are more likely to be good ones. So if that sounds good to you, why don't you subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss any video, because the video you miss might be the one you really were waiting for. If you're ready to get started now, I've created a free download, The Ultimate Guide to Going Plant-Based. There's 12 great recipes in there, lots of tips and tricks to going plant-based, as well as common mistakes that people make. So why don't you download that from the description box below, and let's try our biscuits. They look fantastic. That's a really good biscuit, but her calculations are a little off. She said there were 15 grams of protein in a biscuit, but that biscuit would have been really large. With these biscuits, there's about 9 grams of protein, which is still better than a plain biscuit. So I say it's a win.